कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Are not able to understand the rule of God in our life. Rather, yes, thank you, fine. We don't give a role to God in our life. God doesn't find a role. I think again Mannabhai has to move here. The role hungry God in our life is called sad Jeev. I don't allow God to interfere in our life. Not understanding that this life is God's life and not my life. Many times people say, it's my life, I'll live as I like. How can you say like that? You don't have control over birth and death. How can you say it's your life? All what you face is not in your control. It is under somebody else's control. So how can you say it's your life? Life is, Gurudev used to say, the series of experiences. And what experience you have to get from the world is not in your hand. So one who is the holder of your experiences is God. And therefore your life is God's life. You cannot do anything with the God life as you want. And it is very important, what is the role of God in the life? I said no. The God who does not find a role makes a helpless Jeev. Helplessness is rolelessness of God. More God has a role, more your helplessness goes away. We'll see it today. When I say God does not have a role, I ask you which role you give to God. What is the work you have allocated to God in your life? And if you have allocated any work, then the question is he working or not? And if he is not working, why he is not working? At this point we will discuss it today. Because this has to do with the stuti of Kunti. There is some insight behind these stutis. Some principles are peeping. And we'll try to see what are those principles. See, there is three kinds of Ishwar we say in Vedanta. Nirgun Nirakar, Sagun Nirakar and Sagun Sakar. If I use in a very common language, it is the Ishwar with essenceness, Ishwar with bigness, and Ishwar with loveliness. New words you brought out. Again I will say, don't forget this. Ishwar with essenceness, not essenceless, essenceness. Some people don't hear lessonness. And some while talk is going on, some sneeze at that time. So it is the cough and sneeze at a very wrong point. So Ishwar with essenceness, Ishwar with bigness, and Ishwar with loveliness. A good name is there, loveliness. So that Ishwar with essenceness, Ram Sarup Tumhar Bachan Agochar Buddhi Par. Na tatra chakshur gacchati. That which cannot be changed. There is no bigness and smallness in that. It has no dimension there. There is no action there. Essence, this is not Satchidananda Rupaya. That Ishwar which is our nature, on which Yuji meditates, which is Dakshinamurti Swarup, which is the point of Vedas. Sarve Vedayat Padamamananti. This is one Ishwar with the essence, Swarup Pradhan Ishwar. Other Ishwar is called, what was it? Bigness. This is not so easy to understand. This is difficult to understand. And with this Ishwar we have to, this is where his role will come here. This Ishwar will get a role in our life if you invite him. The Ishwar with bigness and the Ishwar with loveliness has a role in our life. And difference between Sansari person and a Mahatma is that in Mahatma, Ishwar has all roles. He doesn't exclude any Ishwar. Ishwar is very busy in Mahatma's life. And in worldly, sad person's life, Ishwar is totally free. He doesn't come. He's standing outside his door, waiting he'll call sometime, but he doesn't call. When I say Ishwar with bigness, it's very famous, you have heard, Kartum Shakya, Anyatha Kartum Shakya. That Ishwar who can do anything, who can stop something which is going on, and who can do something which has never happened also. This is, you heard. Heard, no? I'm repeating again. It's cold season, you can't stop coughing and sneezing. That Ishwar, क्या बोला था? Which can do anything. What do you mean by do anything? Supposing I say, how much can you eat? So you can say, I can eat, some limited amount is there. You cannot eat any amount. And even if you eat, supposing some very terrible glutton, there are pizza competitions out there. If you have heard. So there is some burger competition and there is a big table kept there. And 5-7 Rakshas kind of people are there. So they eat something. They are good person, I mean to say. But body is, because of that, becomes very big and abnormal. But they also collapse. Sometimes they have to rush to hospital after the competition. Some have died also. But Ganesh ji, when he was invited by Kuber Bhagavan, I've told the story one day. Not only he ate the food, he ate the remnants groceries also in the cold room. And he ate the vessels also. And he was about to eat Kuber's palace also. This is Kartum Shakya. In Panini Vyakaran, how Karta is defined? Jaldi bolo. Swatantra Karta. Well, it was there in my tongue. All of a sudden you ask, I forget. Swatantra Karta. Swatantra means he can do anything. We cannot do anything. Our limitation is there. Hundreds of examples I will give you. Please understand the Shakti of Ishwara. His Shakti cannot be defined. That is called anirvachaniya. That what it will do, what this much it can do, you cannot say like that. You have heard, that. Akartum Shakya, what is happening? Hanumanji can gulp the whole sun also. This comes in Valmiki Ramayana. Up to gulp the sun, any person will hear science parties that it's all cock and bull story. But when you don't know this principle, then you will be feeling like that. To gulp the sun, which is much bigger than the earth, I told you 1.3 million earth can come if the sun is put like a bowl, both sides, both sun. And that mouth should be bigger than the sun. Bala samay ravi bhakshilyo. The origin is Valmiki Ramayana of that. Now akartum shakya is there. Or all of a sudden the air is stopped all around. What is happening? He stops it. You cannot stop the air. Human being cannot stop the air anywhere. You cannot stop sun from rising also. You may stop reading rising sun. But you cannot stop sun from rising. This Ishwarta of Ishwar is not so easy to understand. And unless this Mahima is in the mind, you will not pray fervently. Your prayer is dependent on Shraddha. And Shraddha is dependent on this understanding. I was saying in the morning class that 6.25 billion people of the whole earth cannot stop earth from even rotating and revolving. You can't say, no, tomorrow we won't have. We all hold the earth from all sides. We have made one big rope, one north pole, one south pole, and we'll pull. Not a millimeter will be affected of the earth's rotation. You cannot do that. But when you read the story, Varaha Avatar, he takes the whole earth on its snout. It needs a teacher to understand Puran. And to understand Puran, one should first understand Vedanta. I feel Puran are more difficult to understand than Upanishads. And therefore I never read Puran unless first I understood Vedanta. I never test also Puran. Ishwarta is not that simple that you can just make it understand. How much you can be tall? You cannot be tall like Vamana Avatar is tall. His feet went and went and went to Brahmalok, where Brahmaji washed his feet. But how much he washed? Only toe was washed. All his water in the Kamandal of Brahmaji got exhausted. Not even the whole toe, even little nail was touched. And the water that trickled from the nail became Gangaji. We are pygmies because our intellect doesn't know much. Whole NASA is trying to go to the Mars and return back. Still they have not found a solution. Mars. They say you can go one way journey, other way you cannot come back. Because that much of fuel is not there to return back. And 1 year it will take to go there. Journeys of 1 year. How they will manage eating, etc. I don't know. 1 year. Want to go? Okay. We'll get quite a solitude. Anyway. So, I am saying that we don't know akartum shakya. And in Puran it is said certain places, which was boggling my mind, now it doesn't boggle as much, that Bhagavan stopped the sun. Now it became dark everywhere. Sun is his power. He has the capacity to hold his power back. Like you can close your eyes whenever you want. I don't see now. So Bhagavan said, okay, sun disappeared, gone sun. Yasya sankalp matrena. Physically he did not remove. बहुत सी बातें. There are hundreds of points I like this are there. Anyatha kartum shakya. When Bhagavan Krishna went to study to Sandeepni Rishi, Guru Dakshina time came. So this Rishi was very clever. He went to his wife and asked her, what Guru Dakshina shall we ask? He is Bhagavan. Don't ask anything, lollipop, etc. Ask something which is unique. So his son had passed away. He said, ask him, my son to return back up. This is almost impossible. If the Jeev dies, he cannot come back. But Bhagavan went to Yamlok, etc. and brought his son back. Which body, I don't know. Oh, this is anyatha kartum shakya. Devaki heard this. Devaki. Later on, not earlier, later years. Bhagavan was not married at this time when he went for Gurukul Sandeep. But this was a fame that he brought. Of her 6 sons were killed, if you remember. Now, one day he said, Bhai, Beta Krishna, I heard that you brought your Guru's sons back. 6 sons were killed. What about me? He said, what do you want? He said, I want also then to see them all. Then he goes to Bali's lok, Patal lok. Who? Bhagavan Krishna. Oh, Bali welcomed very good. Mahabhakti is there. If you hear, you will feel, what is all this going on? And he brought they drank the mother of their milk and then they went away. Shakti of the Ishwara is achintya. Bigness of the Ishwara. Dead person can be alive, alive can be dead. Man can become woman, woman can become man. Oh. Human being can become tree. Some are still like that. But curses are there where human being can become tree straight away. Ahilya can become stone. Stone can become Ahilya. Anyatha kartum. Shivji will see Kamdev, he get burnt into ashes now. His ashes also didn't get it. To collect and put in Haridwar. Kamdev's ashes. Just saw. This is bigness of Ishwara. Unless you touch your mind with the bigness of Ishwara, your ahankar won't get listened. Because what ahankar we have is only because of little power of the Ishwara that I claim I did this. We are not swatantra karta. We cannot run also for a few kilometers. You start panting and fall down if you make somebody run. We can't eat too much. We can't be hungry for a long time. We can't stop breathing. 1 minute to stop in pranayama is difficult. You can try. 1 minute if you can stop your breathing, let me know. Difficult to stop for 1 minute. I don't know if you tried or not. Pranayama you try. You tried? How long? 20? The 20 means 30 seconds. 20, 30 seconds. 1 minute is very difficult. Unless you practice a lot. Practice maybe you can go up to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes at the most. Those who are very much pranayama. But you cannot stop breathing for hours together. But Ishwara doesn't need the breathing. He is the breath behind that. He is the life of the breath. Granasya grana. He doesn't see eyes to see. He sees without eyes. Not that somewhere he is standing in corner, he has eyes and his telescope and his microscope he is watching. He sees your mind. Yes, sarvagya sarvit. And because of the grace of God, Mahatmas have little ansh of that, and therefore they can see somebody's mind, therefore they can curse, therefore they can bless. Therefore Bhagavan can enter into the womb of Uttara and envelop the fetus and the baby Parikshit. We cannot enter into somebody's womb. Human being, even the medical things also cannot enter so easily. What is our power? If you speak for a long time, you will be tired. If you are sitting for a long time, you will be tired. But that Anant Shakti Shali Ishwara. Why you are telling all that? Why you have to tell all that? I am telling because of few reasons, just wait. And last Ishwar is loveliness. First was essenceness, second was bigness, and third is loveliness. A very good name is there. Loveliness means that Ishwar is the biggest lovable when he comes. Because of Shraddha he becomes somebody. Like somebody I was telling you, he says, you are my father, you are like my father. So you become father. You are my sister, you become sister. So that Ishwar, you make the Ishwar cry and he cries. Yashoda saw the example of Yashoda. When Bhagwan Ram took avatar, so Bhagwan Ram was not crying. बड़ा अजीब हो गया मामला. He took avatar, and that too चतुर्भुज रूप he took avatar. भय प्रगट कृपाला दीन दयाला कौसल्या हितकारी हर्षित महतारी मुनि मनहारी हर्षित अद्भुत रूप विचारी लोचन अभिरामा तनु घन श्यामा निज आयुध भुज चारी. All clothes were there and he was smiling nicely. Yashoda ji said, what is going on? Ki jai Sisulila. Only you are forgetting what for you are. Ki jai Sisulila Adipriya Sila Yah Sukh Param Anupa. He said, please do. Suni Bachan Sujana Rodan Thana Hoi Balak Surabhupa. Are lage kroni. Dashrath ji said, by band people, where are you? All these band people start. No, joy is there, no joy. When India wins, you can see people are very joyous. They make sound, drum. What was there? That they make sound when the victorious is there? Huh? Google. Kya? Google. When you are victorious. And in India, what they say, they start putting the horn everywhere. When Pakistan is lost, how to celebrate? So all scooter motors, they start, that means India has won. So the Saji said, put on the band. Bhagwan is crying there. To make this God crying God. Then he gets a role. This is what I am asking, to get a role. He is hungry for a role in your life. हमको भी कुछ काम दे दो, कुछ हमको भी भोग दे दो, कुछ हमको भी क्रेडिट दे दो. When that infinite Ishwara, bigness of Ishwara I want for my life. They both, and Jiva and Ishwara said, Jiva said, by Ishwar, you have so much of bigness power. I am so powerless. Ishwar said, bhai, dekho, aisa hai Jiva. I have infinite power, but no desire. You have infinite desire, I have no power. And you have no power. If your desire is for me, my power will be for you. The marriage between his power and my desire is called devotion. Again, slowly say, I was sleeping. See, I am saying, I heard marriage and I got up. No. I am saying, the marriage between his power and my desire. So Ishwar said, bhai, aisa hai Jeev, baitho, tum bhi baitho, bhi baithte hain. You have my desire for me, I have my power for you. This is called handshake retirement. And it's a handshake. Handshake means both sides will take for me. You desire for me and my power will live for you. And this is the relation, this is what is marriage actually. When the girls marry a rich boy, the girl is there and rich boy is there. Girl will also. So rich boys, the money is for the girl also. The same driver now she can easily call. Why? He is my driver also. Rich person's driver is my and his cook is also mine. Only thing she has to give heart to that family. She gives her heart and gets the heart cash. You gave your life for the ashram and ashram is for you after that. Not my point. You said, no, I am giving my life to the mission, I am giving my life to the ashram now. Ashram said, okay, now you are my responsibility. Insurance is your medical insurance is my responsibility. Your clothes are my responsibility. Your food is my responsibility. But give your heart first. Your food, your clothes are my responsibility. So when that big Ishwara, whose sankalp sun can disappear, sankalp matra, and anant divi sahasra koti sahasra yugapaduttita. When Arjuna saw, he said, thousands of suns are rising. That powerful Ishwar, his power is for little power I need to run my life. I don't need lot of power. One who is running Anand Brahman, he can't run my one family and 2 bedroom. 3 bedroom is there. 5 taps are there. 2 bathrooms is there, 2 washrooms. So total 5 taps are there. 1 is wash basin in the dining hall. And 3 bedrooms are there. 1 is closed for guest room. Huh? Some electricity is spent. And that's it. He can't run my family. And I have hardly 5 people. I 2 and 3. I 2 means what? I'm equivalent to 2 because my weight is 120. So I may always say 2. Flight also charges for 2 and in between seat they remove that because I have a wife. So 2 tickets I take. When he can take care of so many billions of jivas and he remembers fruits of action of everybody and he gives buddhi to everybody, my buddhi also let him be connected to his intellect. This connection finding jiv is relative jiv to the Ishwara. The other jiv who is not existing independently now. That girl is not an independently unmarried girl. She is not an unmarried girl. So if somebody says, who are you? So she will say, my name is supposing my name is Seema, or supposing my name is Radhika, or supposing my name is what is called Mary. Huh? Or supposing my name is Arpita. Somebody asks, what is your name? My name is Mrs. Arpita. Mrs. she said immediately. So it is understood. Then next question is, what is your husband's name? People will not ask, what is your father's name? My father is gone now. My husband's name is such and such is there. So I exist because of him. Moment I am related to the God, your work in the world is not there. Now all your work of the world God has overtaken. If he is running the whole cosmos, now he is running your life also. Ishwar running my life is called Yogakshemam Vahamiyam. Then what shall I do? You just focus on him. Only one work you have. What? Just focus on him. Now this girl need not earn money now to run the house. Earlier she was working as somewhere in some school, college. She was the teacher or she was somewhere HRD person, whatever is there. And she was earning some salary. But being related to this billionaire on billionaire, now she need not go and work for some any clerical job or some any shopwright person. You are in shopwright, na? कहाँ से नाम आ गया? She need not work for pick and pay. She can only pick only. गया उसका role. She has only to do orders now. Now only one role is there she has. She has to love that house and husband madly. And husband will say again and again, you know what can I do for you? It's your birthday, it's your anniversary, phalana dimaka. It's your Valentine Day. Valentine Day is after marriage also or not? Okay. So, just curiosity. So it is any day is there. Or it's the day we met first. ऐसे कुछ भी बनाते रहो. First time we met there, we saw each other first time 25th July. This day is there, first meeting day. First time when we met and had party together. ऐसे कुछ भी hard day कुछ बनाते रहो ऐसे छोटा मोटा. And give sometime watch, sometime jewelry. ऐसे कुछ तो देता ही रहेगा वो. When you are related to so big, he will not keep quiet. Therefore, I introduced that bigness has to come as my Ishwar, big The third you did not tell, my Ishwar, big Ishwar, did not say. No, my Ishwar, big Ishwar and joyful Ishwar. When there is in the Ishwar I know. Ordinary person say, bhai, I know Ishwar, God is there, He protects me. No, unless He has become my Ishwar and He is the only joy giver Ishwar in my life, if any joy I have, it is because of Ishwar. फिर से सुन लो आप. Big Ishwar, my Ishwar and only joy giving Ishwar. When these three are combined together, that is called devotion. Bigness gives me security. My life He is taking charge. Tesham ham samudharta mrityu samsar sagarat. Bhagavan says in Gita, ye tu sarvani karmani, bolo? Huh? Ye tu sarvani karmani. What? All of a sudden you say, I forget everything. Huh? Ananya naiva yogena mam dhyayanto upasate tesham eva ham samudharta. I will lift them all. Do you think Taponji earned money? Do you think Gurudev was the one who was earning money? Do you think Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cooked food or he had some credit card? They were not living their life. They were living God's life. That God is the responsible for your life now. As long as you are living, you are having your own sankalp and your own people, then you will be struggling in life. All struggle is life because you have left God. You have not made your life God's life. You have not made what? Your life ashram's life. Supposing I gave up my life. My life has become now mission's life. Mission is responsible for my yogakshim now. Mission says yogakshimam vahamiyam. Ananyas chintayantoha mission. Ye jana yagna upasate tesham nitya class tekanam yogakshimam vahamiyam. I am the one who is doing yak every day. I am offered my life to the mission now. Class, take here, take there. I have become one. Now you need not worry what is. You give your heart, after that everything will be. This giving heart is very difficult. There is no life. You will say, what is your life? I have no life now. And this was Kunti's mindset. फिर से बोल देते बिगनेस ऑफ ईश्वर. अरे क्या बात करते हो यार. He is taking care of whole world and He is taking care of sun and moon and so many things are there. He had put so much of goods and so much of riches in the earth. He can't take care of my little roti. I take only 3 times I take food. 3 times I take food. Simple clothes I put on. Simple clothes I put on. 3 times food is there. I'm not talking about myself. Normal I'm talking. I don't take 3 times also. So 3 times a person takes food. Little he needs little room to stay on. A head on his, shoulder, shelter on his head. Little, some kind of bed is required. Bed is not there, then also you can sleep on the floor, I think. We all have slept on the floor. Mattress will be provided. And little food is there. Sweet dish maybe you will get someday. ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं चाहिए हमको. Our need of the body is not that much. Flaxseed also we can get. There is not a problem. Our requirement is very less. But our mental requirements are too much. We are such an emotional glutton. He should love me. She should love me. Why he did not see me? Why he didn't respect me? Why I want to be with him? I want a bigger house. I want a bigger car. मार पड़ेगी तुमको. बेकार हैं तुम. You भी पिटाई हो जाएगी तुम्हारी. हाँ? ए पिटानंद, come here. Say, I'm telling you, you mental emotional glutton, you mental hapshi person. He should love me. She should love me. Why did not talk to me? Why did not see me? You saw me like that. You might know he like that. Why did you do like that? When I was walking there, you passed away. You saw me like that. Didn't see me like that. You never gave me any importance. You now don't wish me also. You have become Hindi wish. When you don't give nice English fish, you don't give. You appear like Hindi, Sanskrit fish. You are like poison. This is what I don't want from you. You don't care for me. I won't care from you. I got up in the morning. I didn't get the tea from you. I only got hot. Nothing was there. Only hot was there. No tea. Only heat was there. No tea was there. What is this? Why I got married? I don't know. But I got the married. What for? Only tray was there. It was hot tray. No tea was there. What for I got married? I cannot live with you. Any longer I cannot live with you. It is better if I die. You enjoy the life. Tension has been increased now. BP has increased now. Sugar has increased now. Everything is going up. Except my mind. Because of you only. You took the peace of my mind. ये है, ये जीव है बेचारा. ये रोना, गाना, चिड़चिड़ाना, भूखा जीव. This hungry, thirsty, starving, complaining, reacting, angry, upset, sad, happy, dancing once in a while, crying. This is the jeev. And this jeev is not giving a bit of its life to Ishwara. And it is Ishwara's life. He is claiming his life. Give me all. It is not your life. It is my life. Your hand is not your hand. I made this hand, right? Not a finger, not a tip of your nail you made, which you never cut properly. And that nail also is mine. Not one hair you made. And when you comb, I made the hair. You never comb your hair for me. I gave you the hair. But you never comb and say, Bhagwan, it is your hair. See, am I looking good for you? Everything you glutton, you emotional glutton and intellectual, thirsty, hungry person, you hungry, egoistic person, everything you are doing for yourself, your own family, you have boycotted me in your life, you have cut me in your life. I will see now how you can be happy now. This is what I am telling. Please be very careful while living. When I don't have Shraddha in the Ishwar, I have not made the Ishwar with loveliness. I want someone to love me. And I don't know that Jeev cannot love a Jeev. Jeev can be attached to the Jeev for some time. And I am repeatedly saying every day almost, have no relation with anybody. My God, Swamiji will break the families. No, I am not breaking. Have relation with only God. If anybody is there, he is only because of God I have my relation with you. No independent relation with anybody. And anybody who has come only, he is the facilitator to connect me to the God. I am using every person as a connector as a router. Router ही बोलते ना सर. Modem router, whatever you call. He is only a connector to the God. He is not disconnected to the God. And it is up to you to use him as a connector or disconnector. Anybody who is troubling me also is a connector to the God. And who is giving me joy, that is also connected to the God. This bringing the God is a Shraddha level. Who can become my God, joy-giving God? Third one, security and big God. These three things in one is called devotion. ये मेरा भगवान है, हमें और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. Repeatedly say, I don't need anybody. Why? I have God. No, but I want some ice cream also. God has ice cream, he will give you. Don't scream. If you want to tell him, from him he will manifest something. Kardamji wanted wife, he said to the God, wife came. You don't need anybody. But moment you say I need something and you have excluded God, your life will become a struggle. All struggle is nothing, but you are wanting something other than God. And God sees that you will get with a lot of difficulty, even if you get it. You will get it, but you will lose it. You will make your life a chasing only. And what God is here all the time, that you don't see. Like I go to somebody's house for Viksha. And somebody went, as I went, so he went out on the gate. I said, why you went to the gate? Well, that person is coming, Swamiji. I've invited that person. Everybody, I am also there. When I am there, you see me. Enjoy me. What you have in the present, enjoy. After that, you can see that person also. And he is coming. Well, that person has not come, Swami. I invited him. Are bhai, I am there. I will talk to you. I will give my love to you. After that, let him person come. There is no place and there is no time where that God is not there. But we don't enjoy the God. We suffer from not having some small worldly thing. Tell me how hurt God will be. Huh? On the other hand, supposing somebody is crying also. अरे भाई हम आपके साथ हैं, why you are crying then? You are neglecting the God. Moment you have that God, with the relation God, He is loveliness. The God with loveliness comes. He becomes Krishna. He becomes dancer. He becomes Ram. He becomes Shiva. He becomes tied one God. Anything which is all pervasive, when you catch up in a small place, it becomes a miracle. These electromagnetic waves are all, but you catch in your TV and mobile, it becomes a miracle. God is everywhere. You caught him in one body, it has become a miracle now. Now let us see now. I hope you are clear. Making this God, which God? My God, big God, protector God. And then he says, when she says, 36 shlo, Shrunvanti gayanti grananti abhikshnashah smaranti nandanti tavehitam janaha taeva pashyanta chiren tavakam bhava pravaho paramam padambujam. You saw that? Which slok? 36. So what these people say? Shrunvanti, they listen about God. That big God of the whole cosmos, He is now in front of me. What was the pact? Remember that? What? My desire. I'm desiring for you now. बस शादी करवाओ आप. मन की शादी करवाओ आप. बिना शादी के काम नहीं चलता यहाँ पे. Everywhere शादी होना पड़ेगा कुछ. Unless you marry, work will not be there. Not marry the body. Don't misunderstand me. Don't be happy. I am saying marriage is of the mind. Marriage is not of the body here. Marriage is of the mind. I told you Sishyan also, if you remember, the teacher's grace should marry the disciple's faith. The teacher should feel, I will give you a lot of my knowledge and my grace will be for you. And disciple should say, okay, I will believe in you. Anything I'll do, I'll believe in you. I will give you full right in my life. If you give me one slap, I also think it is my sadhana. I will not question you too much. I will totally believe in you. This is the marriage. Everywhere marriage is required, I am telling you. Even if somebody is feeding you, then also marriage is required. Your hunger should be married. Your hunger to eat should be married to hunger to feed. Unless this marriage is there between the feeder and eater, there is no joy of eating. It is the waiter's eating. Waiter has come like that. Like this he comes. He puts his plate. This is rumali roti. This is dahi vada. This is makhani dal. This is jeera aloo. This is raita. This is chutney. This is special, you discover, secret. This is paneer. This is fried paneer. You saw everything. He goes back. He has another table also. And what he says? Okay, sir, enjoy. He cannot feed me. He cannot feed me. Arre le lo. Mother is there, she will not make so many dishes. Mother will make 2-3 dishes maybe. And she will say, okay, this is a very nice thing I have made. New saag I have made. New potato I have made. She will say, eat more. No, mummy, I don't have. Please, little, half roti. No, half. See, I put butter into it. Okay. This is butter. You like butter, no? So hot. Okay. She folded it like that, fold this. So like this. Okay. Have. Mummy, oh. Eat. Morning you have not eaten. No, I ate in the morning. College you went, you have not eaten. Please eat. Okay, I'll feed you. Okay, open your mouth. I don't know whether my mother fed like that. Huh? Open your mouth. No, little more. This dal is there. Little. Okay. Take water. Okay. You are coughing. Okay, take water. Okay. Now only half is remaining. So come. Lolo, call it. What you was not eating, 1 roll, half also eat, 3 eat. This is called marriage of the thirst to feed and thirst to eat. Unless 2 thirst meet, joy is not there. Anywhere joy between 2 is because of 2 meeting of 2 thirst. Somebody, you went in the airport to receive somebody, you went to and wanted to give a hug. He just is standing like a tree. Oh, you have Sharma, you have, oh, you said. Some people are like that. But at least that person also, you also got such a cold response. Huh? This, unless thirst of God and my thirst meet, His thirst to give His power to me and my thirst to give my mind to me, this meeting of these 2 thirst, and this is possible. Only you say, you are my Krishna. I have nobody to say my. And I don't want anybody to take my. My is the most precious thing. If there is something most precious in life, it is my and my I. My I is for my God. And my I is of yours. To make this, it is written here, Shrunvante, Gayante. That infinitely big Ishwara comes as, tell me, नंद के दुलारे यशोदा के प्यारे मुरली मनोहर पाही मुरारे नंद के किसके नंद के अंडरलाइन नंद के दुलारे यशोदा के प्यारे मथुरा नाथा गिरिवर नागर मथुरा नाथा गिरिवर नागर मुरली मनोहर पाही मुरारे नंद के दुलारे यशोदा के प्यारे नंद के दुलारे यशोदा के प्यारे. That desirous Ishwara who comes and does like this in front of Nand Baba. Baba, you know why? Put me here. So Nand Baba used to put him here, not taking in the lap was Yashoda ji. This with big thirsty eyes. Unless these two thirsts meet, our problems don't go. Because thirst of world will be there. Either be thirsty for Atmagyan or be thirsty for Ishwara. Third thing, thirsty will make you worried, anxious. This is what I am saying, not giving role to the God. He wants a role of my, he wants to become object of my. This is the role he wants. He becomes object of my. Like husband says, see, at least you call me as I am your husband. Husband says, girl got married. She is constantly calling in the house, in that mother's house. Hello, mummy. How are you? A husband has come from the office. He is taking his tie down. Suitcases. And she is only talking, mummy. How is my brother Chun Chun? Mummy, that neighbor, that she used to put very nice mehendi. How is she doing? And he is saying, husband is saying, Arey, listen, darling, I want some tea is there. 1 minute. I'm talking to my mother. You are seeing, I'm talking to my mother. He changed, washed his face, put, jealous, tried it like this. He splashed water on his face. This husband, made fresh, put on his, kurta pajama, little loose dress. Some after shave, before shave, he put like this. He's not sitting, oh Papa, I want to talk to Papa now. What for you married then? You should have been with Mummy, Papa only then. You are eating the food here. You are getting everything from here. Medical aid is from this house. Sandwich and pav bhaji is from this sasral. And you are remembering the Barosi, Arey bhai, aise hamara bhi to hai koi. You can talk to brother, you can talk to sister, you can talk to father. You can't talk to your real husband. Unless this marriage of thirst is there, unless God becomes so big that I have no connection with anybody, no direct connection. Moment anybody is directly connected to you in this world without God, that person will become your liability. Yesterday I was telling, godless relation is a hell. Something said like that. But you are getting directly connected to somebody. And you are very proud, ये हमारा ही है. अरे आपका नहीं है कुछ. मार डालेगा आपको वो. Every person is like a big problem without God. And therefore, Shrunvanti Gayanti Grananti Abhikshnasha. Continuously is listening. Why? To make a thirsty God. When you chant somebody, supposing you call me, Swami Ji, Swami Ji. Supposing you say like that. Supposing, Swami Ji, Swami Ji. You are creating a thirst. What is that? What is that? What do you want to say? Swami Ji, what? Swami Ji, what? Swami Ji, tell me what? Swami Ji. Children do like that sometimes. Swami Ji, I have to tell you something. Tell me what? Swami Ji. What you have to tell? Tell. Swami Ji. When you chant his name, Govinda Madhava, he will not say, what? All are the vocative case, huh? Shri Krishna, Govind, Hare, Murari, they are vocative case, means calling God. Vocative, understand? Calling God. Shri Krishna, Govind, Hare, Murari, He Nath, Narayan, Vasudev. It is like that actually. He will not say, Swamiji, Swami. He has some thirst in that. You are not taking his name without any anxiety. Smaranti nandanti tavehita janaha. Sa te ev pashyanti achirena tavakam. They see your feet. Bhavapra. And what happens then? All samsara goes away because Ishwara is happy. He will bring Guru in your life. He will bring satsang in your life. He will take charge of your life. He will take away all your worldly problems. You need not cook food. You need not worry about clothes. You need not worry about your, glasses. You did not worry about medicines. You did not worry about, I am there for you. Bhagavan, what shall I worry about? Me. What is my work? 24 hours, me. What shall I do now? Just for me. What the husband wants, just take care of me. Don't talk to your mother, father all the time. Therefore it's called Mayaka. It has become Mayaka. Maya ho gayi ab. Apyadya nastam swakrite hita prabho. Jiha sasi swit surat anujivana. Anujivana, my life is behind you. Kunti is saying. Yesham na cha anyat bhavata padam budat. Other than you, there is nobody whom I can say. I am repeating it. Please. What please? Please. What? Have no relation with your life. Have no relation with your room. Have no relation with your body. Have no relation with your son. Have no relation with anybody. It is God's room which I am using. It is God's prasad. It is God's body which I am using. It is God's son whom I am serving. It is God's person whom I am serving as a husband. He is God's person whom I am serving as a wife. I don't belong to anybody. Neither anybody belongs to me. I have nothing to do with anybody. Yesham cha na cha anyatah anyat bhavatah. Bhavatah, fifth case. Other than you. Are you getting my point? This is called insight of life. Again and again, wean away. Go close your eyes and hold your eyes. First is my husband, then comes everybody else. She says, what she says? 30th shloka. Ke vayam nam rupabhyam yadubhi sah pandava bhavatah adarshanam yari. 830th shloka. As when the jeev leaves, sense organs are all gone. Similarly, without bhavata adarshanam yarhi. Without your darshan, we are all powerless. We are essenceless. There is no purpose of. I am telling you, no. You are not connected to main. Then you will feel powerless. Helplessness is nothing but godlessness of your life is called helplessness. Godless heart is called helpless God. Helpless person. I am so helpless because you are godless. Without electricity, this bulb is helpless. It is namesake bulb. And then she says that when you came, all the garden, all the orchards, all the fields are looking so beautiful because of your presence. And this tree, this plant, this mountain, they are looking beautiful because of you. And then she says, 41st shloka, Atha Vishveshwa Vishwatman Vishwamurte Swakeshu Me Sneh pasham imam chindi dranam pandushu vrishnishu. Aha, very beautiful slogan. Oh Vishwesh, Vishwesh means, oh the Lord of whole world. This is what I started. This is why I started. Vishwasya Isha. It is not your world what you are saying. You are trying to claim some world, therefore this is difference. God's world, you are divorcing your world from God's world. This divorce is called sorrow. I have no separate world than God's world. Like disciple will say, I have no separate life from my Guru's life. I have no separate life. Guru says, get up, I get up. Guru says, work on this. Guru says, take the broom and start sweeping, I sweep. Guru says, go and cook, I'll cook. Guru says, go and eat, I'll eat. Guru says, go and sleep, I sleep. Oh, and all my sankalpas is, I have no thought of my own. I have no life of my own. When I left house and came in the ashram, this was my thought. I thought whatever my Guru, they will say, I'll do that only. It is God's world. Where you entered in between. Where from you came into between. Vishwesh, Vishwatman. And then she says, Vishwamurti, Swakeshu me, I am too attached. Who's saying? Where is her attachment? I am too attached to Pandavas and my relatives. Those who are devotees, little of their fault troubles us. And what should you do? Bhagavan, you are very good in, you have no sword, you have no. Cut my attachment. Snesh pasham imam chindi. Beautiful shloka is there, you can. This is, cut everything aside. I told you just now I did 2 minutes back. What? So many things you are saying 2 minutes back, 4 minutes back. You are talking so much, Swamiji. I have no relation with anybody. Do jap of this mantra. Which mantra? Ram mantra. Arey nahi. I have no relation with anybody. I have no relation with anybody. I have no son, daughter, husband, wife, children. I have only relation with God. My relation with anybody is via God. And it is His first, my later on. My relation with the ashram is via Gurudev. The ashram belongs to Gurudev first, then me. I am not directly connected to the ashram. I have no relation with this ashram. I have no relation with any person else. You belong to Gurudev first, God first, then me. Because you are for Gurudev and God, therefore I am serving, I am talking to you. Independently, I have no relation. I don't know anybody. My relation with is my God only. God has come in your form, I will serve God through you. Independent relation means understand, no? What? I am forgetting God and remembering you. Ego is God forgetter. God's relation forgetter is ego. God's credit forgetter is ego. I did so much Swamiji, but Bhagavan was there. Bhagavan was there. I am talking so, if the power goes, you know what happens. If little internet connection goes, you know what happened. Whom should we get the credit? This Bhagavat I have not made. The one who taught me Bhagavat, that Mahatma, I have not made. The parents who gave me the blessings to go on this path, I have not made. This hall I have not made. This Shraddha who gave me to believe, I have not made. Everything what I am using is not mine. Kahe ka abhiman. So ego is credit forgetter. Egoistic person doesn't remember from where I got. Egoistic person doesn't remember for whom I should live. Egoistic person doesn't remember from whom I am smiling. Who's behind my smile? Egoistic person doesn't remember that I was not meant for this body. And then very famous shlok is there, this has to be by-hearted. Tvai me ananya vishaya matir madhupate sakrita ratim utbhatot dhatva gange vaugam udhanvati. She says, as Ganga ji falls in the ocean, in Ganga Sagar. Similarly, my intellect, my thoughts, and what thoughts? Ananya Vishaya should just fall into you. You know whom you love? Your thought falls on that person. Your thought constantly are falling on somebody. You are objectifying somebody. You are searching somebody. Not searching anybody. Supposing you are hungry and you go into the dining hall, you are searching, where is my food? You are searching for the food. Supposing there is no plates, no food, you wonder what happened today. Where is the cook's gone? Where is my food gone? But I will tell you about Gita 16th chapter. I am going to make you understand Devi Sampat. Devi Sampat Abhayam Satta Samshuddhi. I will tell you what Bhashyakar says about it. Please get out from here. I am so hungry first. My only attention is where is my food. One time I take food, that also is not there. From morning I am on juices only. Acha, I started with A, B, C, D, it is now X, Y, Z. Now I want some food. कहाँ गया वो? Where is Govind gone? Where is Sheila gone? कोई दिख नहीं रहा अंदर. When you are thirsty for God, you only search Him everywhere. The searching heart is called devoted heart. Every situation you feel, how can I get more of my God? You know, like that wife I told you, if she loves the husband madly and badly, anywhere she will go in the house, her attention should be on her only. And she will steal the glances to see. Seeing is one thing, stealing and seeing another thing. That from any angle, how is it? So when anybody else is watching, she will take her eyes away. Then she'll again say, oh, this side of his looks very good, this side. How beautiful is the curve of the lips. It goes like an arrow like this. She's thirsty to see. These thirsty eyes, these thirsty ears. Everybody has some thirst. Don't say, what are you talking about devotion? Arey Paglu, you have thirst for son-daughter money, which is making you die. You have thirst for money, you have thirst for fame, you have thirst for reputation. You have thirst, people should clap for me. I made art today. And nobody is saying good. You have thirst for hearing little good from your boss, who is gone for a toss, and you feel it is my loss. Although baat nahi hai kuch khas, but you are thirsty there. Either be thirsty for knowledge of the self, or be thirsty for the God. There are only two thirsts permitted. Third thirst is called worry, tension, or frustration, depression, suppression, compression, dukh. Dissatisfied thirst is called sorrow. You are thirsty for something, therefore you are sad. Either be thirsty for God. God means God's puja, God's jap, God's stotra, pleasing the God. This searching God is called, like Ganga ji searching where to fall. Where to fall. You know, when I used to go to the ashram, when Gurudev was there, and we know Gurudev was inside his room, I used to talk with other devotees, but eyes were constantly if he is opened his door or not. So it was good, last yagna. Although I was talking to this devotee, who has come from California. Other person has come from Chennai. Good this, Swami, Chennai air kama Swami na. What a talk Swami Guru Deva gave. So I'm saying yes. But eyes are there. It's come out. No. Room is open. I heard some noise. Noise you heard? Let us stand there. Don't stand there. It isn't like you stand there. Stand here only. Okay, keep quiet. Don't shout. But I heard he's there. Some door had opened. Oh, he's coming out. He's likely to come out. When did he sleep last night? He slept late. Oh, what time? After 12. Oh, he was studying. No, he was just sitting in his room. Oh, light was on till 12:30. Oh, yesterday. Everywhere you are thirsty to hear. Yet Bhiksha, this searching God. I go out not to get an object. I want to get God. I go out not to get good food, but I go out to get some good thought of the Lord. I want to see God in it. I want to talk to God. I want to hear about God. I want to see, how He helps me today. I want to know how He loves me today. Every day is a new way to see how God loves me. His new chapter of love is there today. Every day He loves in a fresher way. Let me see how He loves me today. Like Guru teaches every day in a new way, a new text, a new style. And a good student comes, let me see what my Guru unfolds today. Lord, which sutra is coming today of Brahma Sutra? Which is the Vishya today? Which is the subject matter of Bhagavad today? You come with a thirst to hear, to talk, to give your heart. The devotees, his heart goes, let me see how God expresses today. I have come in the world not to express my ego, but I have come in the world to see expression of God. And when I want to merge my impression into His expression, that is called devotion. Merging my impression into His expression, that is called devotion. And when I want to express my impression, that is called samsara. You saw, gopis used to say to Bhagavan, not to tell Bhagavan I am there. They used to think, let me see how Krishna dances today. Let me see what dress he has put it on. Let me see what Yashoda ji has put hairstyle today. Today she has tied up like this. Very tight it is there. Today she has, today that bangle is there. Very beautiful bangle is there. When you go out to see God, you become very beautiful. When you go out to see your ego, you become very ugly. All ugliness is egolessness. Is ugliness. Another name of ugly is egoly. And what is beauty? Beauty is nothing but I want to see you. The thirst is called beauty. I have no work to do. I have no one to answer to. I have nowhere to go to. I have nowhere to do anything for anybody. My only work is to do for God, live for God, talk for God, hear for God. Yes, if somebody is around wanting my seva, God wants, I will serve God through that person. Bas. I am not serving any human being. I have no relation with any human being. I have no relation with any talent. I have no relation with my mind also. My mind also belongs to God. This is surrender. This is thought falling in the God. More we will see tomorrow.